What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wild Rift University. I'm Thing1, and today we're going to have an awesome subject for you. We're going to talk about wave momentum, lane control, and like how to set your lane up for success, okay? And success as far as like winning your lane when it's a lane that you're technically supposed to lose, how to get a jungler to want to gank you, okay? And winning lane means more than just like you destroy their tower or you get kills, okay? And I think this is something that a lot of people don't really understand. Winning lane, like in this situation right here, an Ezreal versus a Senna, well, they beat us early. So what my goal is actually is to just try and maintain even gold or get a gold lead and maintain aggression and everything as well. So as you can see, like right now, we're being aggressive right away, okay? And we actually win this trade, okay? We're controlling vision. And that's going to be a big part of us actually winning lane is being able to control vision. And we actually come out with more health in this trade. The Thresh kind of makes a bad move right here, and now we kind of lose this trade. So now we're kind of in a bad situation, okay? We're versing a lane that's stronger than us, and we basically have less health, okay? I mean, technically it's even, but because they outpoke us. So, and the way our wave is pushing in their direction, we have 4 minions, they have 3. So what my thought process goes to immediately right here is, okay, we have to stop this. We need to back up. So I know that just naturally, most likely they're going to make a mistake and they're going to push the wave. Now, they kind of mess up their whole game and the whole laning phase because they pushed the wave right here rather than letting the lane freeze because they had us low health and they could have kept us on their side of the map. Now, as you can see, I'm allowing the wave to slowly push back this way. This is giving us time to regen health, put us in a safer situation, still maintain farm, be at not much risk of a gank as a jungler who just popped up. Because you see the jungler was rotating top because she saw we were low health. But because they didn't freeze the wave, it put them at a disadvantage there, okay? So now, like I said, what we have to basically focus on is maintaining vision control, getting good trades when the good trades come up, and maintaining our farm, okay? We need to try and look in ways to set up for our jungler to gank because we don't actually just win a fight. So what am I doing? I'm clearing vision. The jungler is going to see that I'm clearing vision. So it's going to make it more likely to want to gank us as well, okay? Now, I think one of the biggest things... Oh, actually, you know what? Just a quick little update for you guys. So I'm currently Vanquisher 3, and I think after the update today, I might even be top 100. So as you see, once again, we're clearing vision. The Thresh gets a good hook, gets a lantern into the Riven. We go all in, and we get a kill, and I escape with 1 HP. Now, look what I'm doing right now. A lot of players, what they would have done immediately there is just back up. But I'm actually pushing now. Why am I pushing? I feel safe because I know the Riven's there, and we just killed 2 players. They have 2 players not there. I highly doubt the jungler's going to come gank a 3v1. We just basically crashed the wave into their tower. Okay, so remember when we were talking about how they didn't freeze the wave and let the wave push, or how they didn't freeze the wave and when they got us low health? Well, this is basically the exact same thing. Because of all that, the wave was able to stay closer to our side of the map. We were able to stay safer, get our health up. Well, now what we did, because we crashed the wave, we just set the wave to where it's going to just reset naturally. And what are we doing once again? We're immediately clearing vision. And as you can see, gold-wise, we're actually ahead in gold. I have 2,579. Their ADC has 2,279. Okay? Their support has 2,211. Our support has 2,387. A lane that we're supposed to be losing, we're technically winning right now. Now, are we winning by a lot? No, but we're winning. And sometimes just not losing and dying to a lane is winning the lane because Thresh and me outscale Ezreal and Senna. Okay? The Senna's scaling is pretty ridiculous, but like my scaling, I'll scale a lot faster than her. Okay? And so we set all that up by basically getting good vision control and everything. Now we did make a mistake here. We did the right thing. I'm going to back this up real fast. So once again, we shoved out the wave, we pushed up, we cleared vision, just like we should. The Riven sees that we cleared vision, shows she's rotating. And we're actually, right now, a little stronger than they are. So we should be being aggressive, okay? We should be pushing them out. Now, it may have been better to let them, well, realistically, it probably would have been better to let them, but we're trying to show some aggression because we have a lead right now. And we get a good hook, which this all would have worked out perfectly. Unfortunately, the Diana just so happened to be there. This still would have turned out to be a pretty good trade, but for some reason the Thresh came back in. It would have been a 1-for-1. Instead, it turned into a 2-for-1. Now, that's unfortunate, but I'm technically still beating the Ezreal, and we're technically still ahead. So here, once again, pushing out the wave as fast as I can because I see the jungler or the dragon's about to come up. And as you can see on the map right now, but once again, like I said, our big mistake back there when we got dove by the Diana is we should have had a ward down if we were going to dive that deep. The fact that we were strong and ahead was good, and we were doing the right thing pushing, but we did the wrong thing because we didn't have the lane prepped with a ward. So right here, the reason why I'm starting to rotate bot or towards the dragon pit is because I have lane priority. The Ezreal has to stay, okay? And I can see where their wave is. Their wave is in the middle of their top of their 2 towers right now. And so by doing this, I now have priority. I can start clearing vision in the dragon to get ready for the dragon to be up, okay? And so as you see, I'm clearing everything. The Ezreal has to stay because he's out of position. Or well, he doesn't have lane priority. So this gives me a few second lead to get everything prepped, okay, for this dragon fight. The Diana doesn't really want to come top because she doesn't really think that she can probably win a 3v3 versus us. The only reason she won the 3v3 versus last time is because we were under tower. Otherwise, we would have just basically steamrolled her there, okay? But this guy's right here was just a good example of how we controlled the momentum of the wave in that first video and how it led to us being successful and how we set up ganks for our jungler, okay? So here's another game, okay? I'm Tristana again. Actually, it's funny. Both these games, I was supposed to be the jungler, and both these games, the jungler stole the role from me. So that was actually kind of funny. This jungler ended up being a lot better as well than the last jungler. So the first video was kind of showing you how we controlled a lane that we weren't we were winning, but we weren't winning. It was pretty even, but it was a lane that we should have lost pretty hard, but we actually came out just a little bit ahead, okay? And here, we're going to show you just how to, it's going to be more so showing you how to control the lane completely and snowball lead and entice your jungler to gank more, which is kind of what we did in the last one. And the first thing I want you to notice, see how I'm pulling the wave up? Now, what I should have done is not tanked. What actually would have been better is if the Soraka did what I did right there. And that way I would have had 2 minions and I would have had the lane frozen right here. But instead, now I have the lane frozen unless I kind of mess up. And sometimes with Tristana, it is hard to freeze because every third attack explodes. But as long as they have more minions than you, you naturally will have a freeze set up. But we kind of got the lane just pushed in normal right here, which isn't the worst thing, but I could have had a freeze set up. So once again, this is a Misfortune and a Senna. They are way stronger than us early, so we have to be careful, okay? So the other thing that we don't want to do, though, when you have a lane that's way stronger than you, is you don't want to not be aggressive, okay? But you need to time your aggression. So this, for example, okay? If I'm just always passive and playing scared, anytime I get aggressive, they're going to think that hey, there's a fight about to happen. So right here, the Riven's running away, but I go all in right here, okay? risky, but what I'm doing is I'm also showing that, like, hey, I'm not going to not fight. Like, I am going to fight you guys as well. Okay. Now we also know that we have vision, where vision is and everything, the state of vision on the map since the Riven came in with her sweeper. And the Riven right now is doing a great thing. So she's starting to rotate back. I'm pinging, let's attack. The Riven's like, let's go. And immediately we jump in, okay? Excellent team fight. Here I make a little bit of a misplay. I jumped to the wrong spot. I should have jumped into the tower aggro. And then as you see, I actually grabbed tower aggro, pulled out of tower aggro, and then made the Riven tank the tower aggro, which was really bad. And then once again, we talked about this in the last game as well, but look what I'm doing right away. I'm crashing the wave. I'm crashing and then recalling right away, okay? Because basically what this does is it makes them lose out on the XP, and it's making the wave naturally push back to me. What you don't realize is whatever side the wave is leaning to, the wave will naturally push back the other way. It's just the way it works. So as you see, it's right back in the middle. And then the Riven does something great right here. So I don't know if you realize what the Riven did right here. And all this happened, first of all, because we crashed the wave. Because we crashed the wave all the way back here, it made them want to focus on pushing out. The Soraka, as you can see, she cleared the vision. As you see the sweeper right there, she cleared the vision, so we know there's no vision. We push out the wave. The enemy immediately is thinking, oh crap, we need to push this wave out, okay? And so because of that, here comes the Riven. She has her sweeper on. I immediately start to ping, let's attack right away. They don't think I'm going to go in because they just hit me with a stun. And then we go all in right away. And we kill them both again. 2 ganks just set up right away. And the Riven did something really great. When she utilized her sweeper, she didn't attack. She just walked right through it because it blocks vision for a second. And here I'm doing the exact same thing again. Okay? And they don't even realize, they don't even understand. I'm hard pushing the wave, resetting it, so that way I can get a back in once again. And now I'm extending the lead further. I have 3,000 gold versus just under 3,000 gold as well. Okay? This is a lane that we should be hard losing. But we're kind of hard winning this lane right now. Because the other enemy team's not playing right. So what am I doing again? So I'm setting. If you're not getting jungle ganks all the time, see what I'm doing? You see why this Riven just keeps staying bot lane this whole game? It's because I'm making ganks so easy for her. I'm keeping the lane pushed and everything as well. And I'm clearing wards for her. The other thing that's happening, I'm just going to reset why I say this. If you watched my last video talking about strong side, weak side, this Riven realizes that, like, I'm the strong side of the map, okay? And because I realize that, I'm playing around the fact that the Riven realizes I'm the strong side of the map. If you don't know what strong side, weak side of the map is, go watch my last video and that'll explain it to you. This explains perfectly what's actually happening right now, okay? I'm playing to the fact that I'm to the strong side of the map, and I'm adjusting my play style to the fact that knowing that, hey, this is a good Riven player. She's going to understand that my side of the map is the most important to get fed and everything. So here, the Riven wanted to attack right away. Like, you see them all pinging in? I ping them off because attacking here isn't actually the right play. Maintaining lane momentum is the right play. So right now, I'm able to back, and I'm able to get a full item plus boots, okay? The Misfortune can either back, miss out on a wave to get to Dragon in time, or she can stay, clear the wave so she doesn't fall behind in gold and keeps her gold lead, which she has to keep. And so now I have an item advantage. Yeah, she has more gold than me, but I have an item advantage. So I'm faster and I have damage. And then the Riven's really strong. We go all in on them once again, and we blow them up. And all this is happening because we have priority in the lane. And because we have set our jungler up for success by clearing vision, understanding that we're the strong side of the map, crashing waves properly, showing aggression when we need to, okay? And we basically, 2 games in a row, we win the lane, okay? So I hope this was really helpful for you guys. I hope you learned some stuff from this. I'm going to be making, like I said, another video tomorrow. Like I said, this one was kind of about like how to snowball your lead and how to maintain a lead, get a jungler to gank you, and like control a lane. I'm going to make a video tomorrow actually about like how to come back. And that's actually what that TF game is right there. Kind of giving you guys a little sneak peek preview. This TF game is, it's on my main, but it's kind of like in a way on my Smurf because I'm basically top 100. I think I'm going to be ranked top 100 in Legend Queue today after the rankings reset. So a cool thing about that is it's like I can play ranked mode, show you guys like, hey, what do you do when you actually fall behind and how do you come back, okay? And that's what tomorrow's video is going to be about. So hope you guys are excited to hear that. Today's video was more so about how to maintain a lead and press a lead. Tomorrow's going to be about how to come back when you fall behind. And that's what happens in this video. And it's just going to be about the laning phase process, okay? So this video showed you the laning phase process, how to maintain the lane control, how to maintain the wave, how to set your lane up for success so that way a jungler would want to gank you. And then tomorrow's video is going to be, what do you do when you fall behind and now your lanes technically should be screwed? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you tomorrow.